Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jayme and I am a mama with a budget. Thank you for joining me for week 2 of May cash stuffing. So I am working with a smaller budget this week. So I did have a vet bill which was double the amount that I had in one of my envelopes for vet bills. So I did have to dip into my money for that, as well as I'm putting money aside to treat myself to a new planner this week. So I am switching planner companies for my everyday planner. So they are having a Mother's Day sale, so I'm holding out for that. So I've left $100 in my bank account to put towards that. So smaller than what we're used to. So let's get all this out and we'll figure out what we've got this week. So we've got 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 160, 70, 80, 92, 210, 220, 230, 240, 250, 260, 265. So much less than what we're used to working with, but that's okay because life changes every week and we just got to learn to roll with the punches. All right, so let's start off with my wallet. As you know, I put 50 away for fuel. So let's pop the 50 away. So I don't have any splurge this week because I'm splurging on a new planner. So there's going to be nothing there for that. All right, so let's jump on into purple. So I don't have any change this week. So I did have quite a bit. By quite a bit, I had about $12 in coins, but I ended up giving it to my son for the Mother's Day stall because I know they left a note saying, hey, can you make sure you try and give us small notes and coins if possible? And luckily that's what I had, so that's what I gave him for the Mother's Day stall, which when he came out from school, he was so excited on Thursday to tell me what he'd bought me, and I had to try and quickly shut him down. Well, not shut him down, but just be like, no, don't tell me yet. Wait till Sunday. I want to be surprised. So car maintenance has got its 160. Got its 20, so now we've got 160, I should say. So I'm so excited to see what he's got me. So this video will be going live on Sunday, as it always does, but I'm filming this on Saturday. So I can't wait to see what he's got because he's always the type of kid as well to tell you the reason why he's thought of things, which is really, really cute. So I'm curious to see what it is that he's picked out for me. But he did spend every dollar that he had, which I thought was really cute. And here's me thinking, oh, he's going to spend most of it at the canteen or something. But I don't think he did, which is cute. All right, so Rego is now sitting on 60. So dental is getting its 20. So let's colour that in. So dental now. Oh, no, that's okay. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 80. So 280 in dental. So last week I mentioned I was going to do a consolidation. I didn't get to do it, but I am going to this week because I end up discovering this week that there is an ATM not far from my house that allows you to pick what notes you want. Well, it's not really an ATM as such. It's a you put the notes in and it gives you smaller notes and you tell it what notes you want out of it. I was so excited. I didn't know that existed. So when I saw that today, I was nerdishly excited. I think I squealed a little bit, which is kind of really pathetic, isn't it? But I was excited. So 50, 70, 90, 110, 115. So we got 115 in medical. Is my math right? Yep. So we got that in there this week. So now that I know that that's there, I've got to reset that because that amount's wrong. I'm going to go through and do a whole big consolidation of these notes so that we can try and get this a little bit more, we can lower this a little bit more. Maybe we'll get some hundreds in there. Oh, So emergency, so we have 51, 152, 220, 240, 250, now an emergency. So what I might do actually is I might bank that and start putting prop notes in. Yeah, let's do that. So let's pop that one in there and we'll start banking these, hey? I've always been really funny about banking the money. I don't know why, but to me in my head, money doesn't feel like money unless I'm physically looking at money. Like when it's sitting in my bank account, to me, it doesn't feel like real money. So that's why I end up spending it on silly things when I really didn't need to. So I'm a little scared to bank it. Maybe I won't. To be continued. Let's figure that out later. So now we're starting to get down to our smaller notes now. So home improvement is 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120. So I'll colour that one in later. So we've got 120 in there. School is getting its 20. So we should have 80 in there. So I didn't have to dip into my school money for the Mother's Day stall, which was nice, because I think I'm going to need to get some new school uniform, because I'm slowly noticing how much more I'm washing his t-shirts. I think we definitely need some more. And I wish uniform was cheaper than what it is. Spent hundreds of dollars on his uniform and I already need to get more. I'm only in term 2. Wow. Vet bills. So as I mentioned, I did have to take my puppies to the vet. So that was 2 lots of vet bills. So we're basically starting again from scratch for vet bills, but thankfully that was their 3rd vaccinations. So we don't need to worry so much about making sure we've got everything. So let's just start at the beginning with 5. Start small. So we got all these ones out the way. All our required ones. So let's pop that away. So what have we got left? So we got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So we got 60 left to spread across some of these. So let's have a look. So I don't think we're going to do any for that. Birthday presents are going to get skipped. Kids money. So I didn't touch the 50 from last week, but I did spend 35 today on clothes for them. So I'll pop the 15 in of what was left over. So now the kids have 65 in their money. The boys' savings. I'll pop 10 in for each of them and then I'll add another extra 10 in next week to make up for the 10 that I'm missing this week. Pop that one in. Everything else I'm going to skip, I think. Let's pop that away. Move on to Groon. So let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. All right, so as I mentioned last week, we are starting the House of Cards challenge. I still haven't so much figured out even the amounts that I'm even going to put on this. So I think I want to be realistic and not do something that's going to be out of control and unattainable every week. Let's do... My marker's missing. Where's my marker? Oh, there it is, my skinnier one. Here we go. I think I might do 5, 10, 15, and 20, I think. Yeah, let's do that. We don't want to make it too difficult for ourselves. Life can be hard enough as it is. Let's not make it even harder. You know I'm going to end up colouring those in later. All right, so let's get the cards out and then we'll see what we've got left over to pop this into other things. So I've got my deck of cards. Yes, it is a Harry Potter deck of cards. I did get them from Universal Orlando. The whole reason why I went to the US was for Harry Potter World. Don't judge me. All right, let's see. What have we got? Ready? And stop. All right. What have we got? We have, should we do the top? Hearts. Oh, we got a 5. All right, so we've got a heart. So that means we're putting 5 away this week. Thanks, Neville. So let's colour this in. That was kind of exciting. So I do know some people did email me through asking for a copy of the challenge. So let me know if you're starting it this week with me and what amount you set for your suits. Because this was exciting. So I'd love to know what everybody else did for theirs. So we'll put Neville back in. So it's not like we're just going to burn them, essentially, each week. So no, every suit has an equal chance of coming up every single week. So we got 5 in there. Oh. So let's pop that one away. So you may have noticed then that I have a little green one. So 2 of these do have hundreds in them. I did consolidate some of them. So I was just excited to do it. Look, my first 100. So yeah. So next week, some of these are going to have hundreds in them now that I know that catch changer thing's there, that I can pick notes out of it. All right, so let's see. So we've got 5, 10, 15, 20. So we've got 20 left. So let's do 1, 2, 3. Let's see. So let's do 1, 2. No. 3. And you know what, let's put it in our $100 challenge. Why not? So originally I was just using this for like de-stashes and any sort of sales I got from Etsy or things, but I've been finding I haven't actually been allocating it to them. So let's just pop these away, hey? 5, 5, 5, 5. So in adventure, let's pop the 5 away. So adventure's starting to get nice and fat, which is nice. Let's go grey, I guess. So let's do the little 5 down here. That's not a very dark grey, is it? Considering what it looks like. It's very dull. That's disappointing. So let's pop that one in. So we got 50, 70, 80, 90, 95. Is that right? 50, 70, 80, 90, 95. Okay. So let's pop that one away. Thank you all. Adventure. Bingo. So bingo, let's do the 5. So we've only got 10 in there at the moment. So let's get, where's that colour going? Oh, I didn't put it out. Silly sausage. All right, let's colour in our 5. So now we've got 15 in bingo. And you just know that as soon as I finish that card, I'm going to shout bingo. I don't mind going back to bingo, actually. I haven't been for a long time. I used to go all the time. And then COVID happened and it just ruined it. Let's do our garden. So our garden has 5. So let's pick a colour. Let's look at red, hey? I might actually take a trip to... I used to have so many colours of Sharpies and they've slowly disappeared. And this is all that's left. I might go take a trip to Officeworks. Does anyone else get as excited about going to Officeworks as I do? What is it about stationery shopping that is so exciting? Even as a kid, when in high school, when Mum used to take us shopping, I was that kid that loved going to Officeworks for stationery. And I still am. 50, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100, 105. Got 105 in our savings challenge here. Our grower garden. And let's pop 5 in here. Why not? This one's winking at me every week, waiting for its turn, and I'm just not letting it have its turn. Oh, what dribble am I talking tonight? Oh, God. It has been one of those weeks. Has anyone else had one of those weeks? So that is it. Thank you for joining me for this week's cash stuffing. Be sure to let me know in the comments section of what amounts that you put in for your House of Cards challenge. And I'll see you next week. Bye.